before I bought anything else. And then I went with the tie in the pocket square, and I was like, I need a suit for this. Yep.
Is it starting?
It's going to start, I suppose it's starting. Okay. 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 My suspenders are falling down. I'm wearing suspenders. I have to adjust my straps. I always have the hair out of place on this left side. That's why we don't have a videographer, because you can't hide these things.
Nervous? This is it.
Nervous? No. Excited? Yes. Nice balancing act.
Welcome, family and friends. We're gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Robert Lombardo and Diane Laura Amon. We're not here to mark the start of a relationship. However, we are here to recognize a bond that already exists. Rob and Diane have decided to choose a path together to share in some of life's most incredible moments and to assist in making each other's dreams become realities. Together, they believe that with faith, perseverance, and unconditional love, all things are possible. This marriage is being created through equality, mutual respect, and everlasting love. Rob and Diane bring with them the experiences which draw them together and their dedication to personal growth. They bring the intentions of their hearts as a treasure to be shared, the ability to view the world, themselves, and each other with patience, an open mind, and a loving sense of humor. Rob and Diane share a love and deep respect for nature. The sense of transcendence being outdoors brings them both something they cherish, whether it's enjoying a beautiful sunset, a hike through the woods, or a simple walk around their neighborhood at dusk. These are the moments that make them feel alive and connected to something bigger than themselves. No matter how much we think of ourselves as rational, logical human beings, we have an irresistible drive to forget reason and simply feel something spiritual. When we were children, it was easy to see magic all around us in the world. Now, we need days like today, special occasions filled with love, laughter, and celebrating to remind us. Rob and Diane would like to thank you all, their dearest family and friends, for being here today and sharing in the magic and love as they begin their life together as husband and wife. This time of year is very special to Rob and Diane because just a few days from now, their journey together began 2 years ago on Halloween Eve, 2015. In these past few years, they've traveled apart and together, keeping their bonds strong, unbreakable, and true. Rob proposed to Diane on a trip to Greece on the beautiful island of Santorini. They're so grateful to have found each other and celebrate their love today. As Rob says, the perfect summation of our relationship is, it just happened. Let's take a few moments of silence to just breathe in and breathe out. If it feels comfortable, just close your eyes for just a few moments. One of Diane's favorite quotes by 14th century poet Hafiz is, "Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, 'You owe me.' Look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the whole sky." Rob and Diane, I ask that you let these words inspire you throughout your marriage as the unconditional love you share continues to grow and add light to the world. Quoting Diane's favorite writer, Osho, "When two persons are deep in love, they are simply present to each other. They face each other, just present, as two lamps are burning, illuminating each other, or two mirrors are facing each other, reflecting each other in millions of ways. Two lovers are just in each other's presence, saturated by each other. Rob and Diane, as you stand here, facing each other, your love and light reflecting and illuminating each other in a million ways, I'd like you to take a few seconds to savor this moment. For looking back, it will undoubtedly be one you will treasure forever." It's time for your personal vows.
Rob, today is the best day of my life. You are my best friend, my partner in crime, my protector, and now I will finally be able to call you my husband. I've waited so long to find you, and now that you're here, I'm never letting you go. Your endless love and support mean the world to me, more than I could ever put into words. You encourage me to face my fears and try new things, and because of this, you have given wings to my dreams. I feel like I can do anything with you by my side, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping me become the person I've always wanted to be. On this day, I give you my promise that I will walk with you, hand in hand, riding the wave where it takes us, living, learning, loving, together forever. I will love you unconditionally and without hesitation, for it is your heart that moves me, your adventurous spirit and dedication to your goals that inspires me, your humor that uplifts me and makes me laugh like no other, and your hand I want to hold for all of our days. I promise to trust and respect you and give you the best of myself, for I know that together we will build a life more magical than either of us could imagine alone." Not long after our first date, I was flying home from a trip to Mexico, and I received a text message from you mid-flight. I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi, but somehow a message came through at 35,000 feet in the air. I couldn't help but feel it was a sign, confirming what I already knew. For the first time, I was coming home to the one I was meant to love, and who was meant to love me. As we begin our journey together as husband and wife, I want you to know that you've already made all of my wildest dreams come true. You are my home and my happily ever after. I love you with all I have, and I always will.
You want to take that in for a moment? Now it's your turn.
Diane, to stand up here and promise to always love you just doesn't feel adequate. You are someone that no man deserves. I realized that very early on, and I fell in love with you faster than I could have imagined. I am in love with you now, and every day I find a new reason to fall in love with you just a little bit more. I can't imagine living without you, and the bad and sick times are when we lean on that love the most. To vow to love you during those times is just too easy. Of course I will. I also promise to appreciate life, nature, and the universe with you, to keep my eyes open for the opportunities and wonder they throw at us, just like you've taught and shown me. I promise to be the same kind of inspiration to you that you are to me, to support you and our children no matter what, to be an example of how not just to live life, but to love life and never take it for granted. I promise to always give you a hug whenever you need one, and more importantly, whenever you ask for one. To always have a little time every day to cuddle. Most importantly, I promise to always strive to be a better man and improve myself in some way every day, so that many years from now, when death really does do us part, I can be a man who's worthy to marry you. You too, baby.
Today, Rob and Diane have chosen to commemorate their marriage through the celebration of a unity ceremony. Instead of a candle or sand, they've chosen a higher form of art to timelessly and beautifully represent their marriage. This ceremony symbolizes the inseparable union of Rob and Diane into a loving and eternal marital relationship. Rob and Diane have each selected different colors of crushed glass crystals that represent aspects of each of them individually. Each shimmering and sparkling color of glass represents a unique and separate moment, decision, feeling, or experience that helped shape Rob and Diane into the individuals that they are. Today, they will combine the colored glass crystals into a common vessel. The blending of these crystals represents those separate and independent characteristics that will complement each other and build a greater good together. Rob and Diane, just as the crystals of the glass soon will be fused together into a unified symbol of your commitment, so too will be your life after marriage. Beautiful, unified, complete, complementary, and everlasting. Please stand around the table.
Start from the outside in.
Sure.
Go ahead.
This is a poem called Love by Roy Croft. I love you, not only for what you are, but for who I am when I'm with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but for what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out.
Last one together.
I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help dimly seeing there, and for drawing out into the light. all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. I love you because you've done more than any creed could have done to make me good, and more than any fate could have done to make me happy. You've done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. You've done it by being yourself. So it's time for you to make your commitment to one another. If you want to join hands, yes. Rob and Diane, you're here today to make a deep commitment to one another. Robert, do you take Diane to be your wedded wife, to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, so long as you both shall live?
I absolutely do.
Diane, do you take Robert to be your wedded husband, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Joe, may I have the rings?
I'm glad we put him in that box.
So you're going to take that one, and you're going to place that on, you know which finger, yeah? Okay. So please place this ring on Diane's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a daily reminder of my love for you.
as a daily reminder of my love for you. I got it.
So please place this ring on Robert's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a daily reminder of my love for you.
as a daily reminder of my love for you.
Let these rings be a symbol of the never-ending love you've promised to one another. By the power vested in me, by the power of your love and commitment, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
Love you, babe.
I love you too.
Mwah.
I present to you for the first time Robert and Diane Lombardo.
Sorry.
Hey, Robert, how do you feel? God, he made a man.
I feel pretty good, Dad. I feel pretty damn good. No one threw the flowers.
I figured. Sometimes that happens. Right, we're married now.
Because no one looked in the bags.
I know. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
We could do it later.
You know what? It's fine. Oh, no falling.